Hello children, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and doing well. In the previous video I have explained you the parts of the leaf. Now in this video I am going to explain you about the types of venation and about simple and compound leaves. Now children, here you see that in this book the type of venation is given. It is exactly venation is what? It is the distribution of veins and the veinlets in the lamina part of the leaf. So venation is of two types. First is the reticulate venation and another is the parallel venation. This is called the reticulate venation. Why? Because here the veins and the veinlets are distributed irregularly into the lamina part of the leaf. And this one is the parallel venation. It is showing here the leaves are directly attached, okay, and the veins are starting from the bottom and ends at the tip of the leaf. So this is called the parallel venation. So basically this reticulate venation are found in this kind of leaves, especially in the dicot plants. And here parallel venation is seen in the monocot leaves. So monocot leaves are or monocot plants. The examples are wheat, rice, and some seasonal ones. Okay, or banana also. Maize also is there. Maize, that is a corn. And this one is the rose petal. Also when you see the rose petal there, you will see the reticulate venation. Similarly, people is there, guava is there. So these all show the reticulate venation. Now children, this picture is on your screen and you can easily differentiate between what is the parallel venation and what is the reticulate venation. Here again I will tell you that this veins are running parallel to each other, okay, whereas in the reticulate venation all the veins are spread irregularly on the leaves. So this one is the dicot one, net like veins in the leaf, whereas in monocot parallel veins in the leaves. Now I will show you with the help of the natural leaves. Okay.
Now I will show you the demonstration of the venation. Okay, as I have already told you about the venation. Okay, it is the arrangement of veins and the veinlets in the leaf. Now where are the veins? Here. Okay, here are the veins. You can see, and they are spread. Now spreading of this, or you can say the arrangement of veins and the veinlets, that means these are the veins and small you can see here very minute one, they are the veinlets. Okay, so they are arranged. Okay, so arrangement there are two kinds of arrangement. One is the reticulate arrangement and another is the parallel arrangement. Now reticulate arrangement, here it is, okay, because they are spread all over in the leaf from sideways. You can see from the main vein they are spread. Okay, now this leaf is of guava. Another leaf I have taken, that is of fish palm. This is a fish palm. And children, these all are the natural ones. Okay, don't think that these are all are the artificial ones. This is the natural one and this is the fish palm. Here you can see that veins are arising from bottom and going at the top. Okay, this is called the parallel venation. Okay, so fish palm is having the parallel venation, and there are so many other leaves also like maize, wheat, these kinds of, and then banana also. Okay, so they are having the parallel venation. So now we came to know about two kinds of venation, that is the arrangement of veins and the veinlets. One is the reticulate venation and this is the parallel venation.
Now children, another topic in your book is simple and compound leaves. Okay, leaves are of two types, simple leaf and compound leaves. As you see here in the picture that the simple leaf is given over here. Okay, it is directly attached with the stem part. Okay, and you can see a broad lamina is there. So this is called the simple leaf. Whereas another one, when you see the margin, if you were putting here, it is arranged in a lamina form. That is a leaf edge, imaginary leaf edge is given over there. Okay, The arrangement is like this only. Below one is small, then broader one, and then again it became small. So if you make an imaginary line, here you will find that it will form a leafy structure. Okay, but the difference is this, that this one is called the rachis, and that starts from here, from the node, or the axillary bud is there, and then it goes at the top, and on this rachis the small leaves will be arising over here. That is called the leaflets are there. Here is the leaf, or you can say that is the leaf blade is there, and here they all are divided and they become the leaflet. Okay.
Now children, we will talk about the types of leaf, that is called the simple leaf and the compound leaf. You can easily see that they both are different in size. Okay. And the structure also is different, and the way of appearance is also different. Okay. So here you can see that these are the broader leaves, and they are directly attached to the stem, and they are having only one leaf. Okay, this is called the lamina. Okay, this lamina is not divided anywhere, single leaf, broader one. Okay, but in case of rose, you can see here, this is the twig of the rose, and you can see within this small stem, small portion, they are having 5 leaves, smaller leaves. Okay, 5 smaller leaves. So here you can see this portion is the main vein. Okay, and these are the small leaflets. These are the leaflets, small leaflets. Okay, small leaves are known as leaflets, and here no leaflets are there. This is the leaf. Okay, lamina, single lamina, and here the lamina is divided. How they are divided? Like this, and this is called the rachis. It is called rachis. So dear children, hope you all have liked the video and understood the topic. Please like it, share with your friends and your classmates, and subscribe it, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you can get the latest videos of ABK classes. Thank you.